Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to our late afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio. We're starting off our updates from the state's COVID-19 briefing. Governor Roy Cooper issued a modified stay-at-home order. This requires all North Carolinians to stay at home between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., with some exceptions. This order also requires many businesses across the state to close at 10 p.m. Alcohol sales will also stop at 9 p.m. And here are the COVID case numbers for the day. 4,670 new cases. That brings total cases to a little over 404,000. And there's a new record for hospitalizations at 2,373. Recoveries are at about 341,000. And here is an updated map from the county alert system. Onslow is now in the red critical community spread category. People in red and orange counties are encouraged to stop the spread of COVID by limiting the amount of people they hang out with and taking their food to go. Everyone is also encouraged to only participate in essential activities like grocery shopping and going to work or school. Officers from the Hertford Police Department issued an alert Tuesday morning that the town's main gas line was cut. As a result, there is no natural gas in town at this time. The county manager says it could take a day or two to fully contain the leak. A voluntary evacuation is in place for the Wind Fork apartments and for the surrounding homes. The evacuations will remain in effect until the leak is repaired. Residents who need to evacuate will be contacted directly by either police or fire officials. In national news, 14 officers and soldiers at Fort Hood have been fired or suspended after an independent investigation. That investigation found that leadership pitfalls contributed to a widespread pattern of violence, including murder, sexual assaults, and harassment. This comes after a year that saw 25 soldiers assigned to Fort Hood die due to suicide, homicide, or accidents, including Specialist Vanessa Guillen. We'll have more from the investigation on our newscasts tonight at 5:30 p.m. And Grover Gaming is creating 200 new jobs in the Greenville area. The software development and design company is expanding its Greenville headquarters. The company is also investing $12.5 million in its operations in Pitt County during the next 4 years. New positions include software developers, game designers, and artists. You can read the full details on our website. The Dublin County Animal Shelter is starting its annual Home for the Holiday campaign. Staffers say the goal is to find adoptive families for as many animals as possible. Shelter officials are looking for owners who will commit to keeping their pets and not return them after adoption. Joe Newbern, the Animal Services Director, says it's the shelter's 8 years of running the program, and they have never had someone give up an animal. And be sure to tune in to another episode of What the Politics. This week we are joined by attorney and Professor Hugh Lee. Lee teaches bioethics and health policy at East Carolina University. We talk about the ethical dilemmas surrounding the COVID vaccine distribution and the moral dilemmas surrounding public policy and healthcare. You can listen at WNCT.com or tune in on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Thank you for tuning in to our late afternoon update. I'm Victoria Holmes here in the digital studio.